When one of my clients does finally die, and not that many of them died, I think that having their wills in place tends to contribute to longevity. We then meet with the executor, the child who will be the executor, and we discuss the estate settlement process and probate applications. So the first question, of course, is, well, what is probate? Now, what happens when someone passes on is, no doubt there's a will, one hopes, and an executor that's named in the will, but wherever the money is, banks, investment houses, they don't rely upon a copy of a will because they need to know whether this is the last will and whether you are the executor. So there's a court application to have a certificate of appointment issued to appoint the executor. It takes 6 to 8 weeks, for example. Once this is issued, then you can take a copy of that to the bank, and they will then give you the money so you can set up the estate account, and you can proceed to liquidate the estate, sell the house, and bring in the estate. An executor can charge executor's fees, and the overall fee is generally, if charged, 5% of the total estate based upon the probatable value. And the probatable value does not include life insurance, RRSPs, seg funds, TFSAs, those kinds of designated or joint account assets. And the estate administration tax, or the probate fee, is in fact not that burdensome. It's 1.5% of the total estate. So on $500,000, it's $7,500. So if you have people that say, oh, well, you have to do this or that to avoid probate fees, you can see that in fact it's not the moon and the stars. Now, once the certificate is issued and you're calling in the estate, you'll then have other tasks settling the estate. You can certainly engage lawyers and accountants and others to provide support services. There'll be fees involved, of course. And to the extent that those services are provided by others, those executors' duties, if provided by others, you can't charge for that. You then use part of the proceeds to pay them. Their fees may exceed the executor's fees, but that's a matter of the complexity of the estate. Typically, executors don't need a great deal of support. That process takes, let's say, a year. You have to deal with terminal tax returns and those sorts of things. It's a thankless task, especially if there are no fees involved, but it's something that many of us will have to do as time goes by.